Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we continue our Ayumi Hamasaki music marathon with my review of her first mini album, Memorial Address. Before we get started, I want to remind you that this is simply my opinion on the EP, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more. Memorial Address is Ayumi Hamasaki's first mini album, released in 2003, about a year after her last album Rainbow. And back then, releasing a mini album wasn't as common as it is nowadays, and this one was huge in Japan. And this mini album carries a sort of new wind in Ayumi's music, especially on songs like Angel's Song and Grateful Days, which both gave a new cutesy side in her music that was never really touched that much until then. It is quite interesting for me the contrast that the EP offers when it comes to its songs. You get a bit of every emotions served on Memorial Address, from the cheerful and positive ones to the darkest corners of what her music can provide, and it's no surprise that Because of You and Ourselves are songs that deal with intimacy and the disappearance of intimacy, and mostly what revolves around two people that go through this. Speaking of Because of You, this song has been for the longest time one of my favorite rock songs from Ayumi. There's just so many emotions that transpire through the melody, and once again it is a great example of Ayumi blending so many elements in her music, from heavy rock to electronic underlying tones to even very dramatic violence, and it creates a song that is really unforgettable to me. No Way to Say is also one of my favorite winter ballads from Ayumi. It definitely relies on the usual elements in her music, but what really shines for me is her singing, and especially the lyrics are incredibly relatable, and I definitely always felt them throughout my life a lot. Memorial Address, the song, is also such a tricky song, as it starts almost like a ballad, and for a good 1 minute 30 you really believe it is going to be this way, and then it keeps getting momentum to becoming such a powerful rock song. And Ayumi's singing is so raw, really like a slap to the face, and there's so much power emanating from this song. I'm always speechless listening to it. Memorial Address for me never felt quite like a mini album that has a coherent direction, and what I mean by that is that it contains some very iconic and excellent songs, but they never seem to blend as well as compared to full albums in her discography. And if anything, it feels to me almost like this mini album is more like a sample of how great her music can be, almost to be like an introduction to a musical universe for anyone who hasn't really got into her music yet. And actually, if I had to recommend an album to start on her music first, I would recommend this mini album, because like I said, it really shows all of what Ayumi's music can do and has done before, and that is why I give this mini album 5 stars. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to tell me what you think of Memorial Address down below, and I'll see you next week for my review of My Story.